Good morning and welcome to the finale. When we talk about this is the time where we're going to decide who is going to take it on top, the JK Tyre Novice Cup 2024. The 27th year of the JK Tyre FMSA National Racing Championship, now with the JK Tyre Novice Cup, is live from the Kari Motor Speedway in Coimbatore. Welcome to the motorsports capital of India. Welcome to the Motorsport Hub. Welcome to where racing dreams have begun, and welcome to the city where we have our very own Padma Shri Naren Karthikeyan, who represented India in the Formula One, made his roots known over here. This is a special moment as we get ready for race number 3. It has been DTS all the way through as they managed to really upset quite a big top guns from the Momentum and from Team M Sport. Little surprised with the race 1 and race 2 result as DTS consolidated with the opportunities that they take. Now as we look at, we are getting ready with the pit lane already open. The blue cars of Momentum, the red car of Ahura, they're all coming in one by one right in front of the massive grid that we have. When I say massive, we're not talking about 1, we're not talking about 10, we're talking about a 23 car grid. Never seen such a huge number of cars on the track, and the Novice have really brought in the A game. This is the build-up to race champions. This is the build-up to train Novice Cup drivers into champions of the future. There are multiple names. Ruhan Alva. They also have multiple names from Amir Saeed, who have gone on to do bigger things as they've gone in from the novices as well. Well, we also had Dhruv Goswami, who was a vice champion and now racing in the LGB Formula 4, who recently took the Rookie Cup Championship as far as the 27 JK Tyre FMSA National Racing Championship is concerned. It's a sea of colors all the way around. It's a sea of colors all the way around, and this is what we love to talk about. The Kari Motor Speedway, the wonderful 2.94 kilometer track, really has everything going for you. It's a beautiful weather. It's a beautiful line. This is where it is, the windmills on the background, the coconut groves in front of it, and then we will also have it, all the thing coming in. We've already seen the DTS, Lyra Jaden Samuels, already getting ready. Let's quickly jump in. Let's quickly jump in and tell you how the grid looks like. As we can see, the grid that is going to come in front of us. It is Lyra Jaden Samuels on P1. At number 2, it is Lokit Ravi. At number 3 is Abhay M. Sai Shiva Shankaran is at number 4. Nitish is number 5. Then it is Praniti at number 9. Praniti Deepak is at number 6. Tejas is at number 7. Neil Singh is at number 8. Ashwin Kumar is on 9. Lal is on 10. Gyan is on 11. Then it is Avani who's on P12. Abhijit is on P12. Krishnan is on number 14. And then it is Aditya Biswas on P15. Then it is Aditya Topo on P16. Survey is on P17. Aditya Patnaik is on P18, thanks to the multiple DNFs. Then it is Veda Vishnu on P19. Surya Narayan is on P20 then. Ishan is on P21. Pratik is on P22. And right at the back of the grid is Ritvik Karthik, P23. We are seeing them getting in ready. And this is absolutely a time. This is absolutely a time we have to pull it up from. Now it's an happy time for me where I have literally dragged in a Cheta in the house. Vishwas, as he looks to you on the camera, multiple champion, a driver coach with DTS, a man who is never says a die when it is on the track. He puts it all to the limit. There is something we always talk about, Go Mallu.
Thank you so much, Solomon, for the great introduction.
Vishwas, welcome to the commentary box. And I know you're smiling for 2 reasons. May not be because you're sitting with me on the commentary box, because your man is on P1.
And P2 as well.
And P2 as well. You corrected me there, but thank you very, very much. P1 and P2. And let's quickly try and catch up with the man who's on P1 from DTS Racing. Lyra Jaden Samuels is on P1. Let's try and catch up with him. I hope he will be pensive, but we've got to hear from him.
Hi, I'm Liron Samuels. I'm starting on P1 for today. So today is a little bit different. Yesterday I started P5 in all the races. Now I'm starting on pole. The climate is also different. It's a little bit easier for us because it is a little bit cooler. It's not extremely cool, but it is definitely cooler than yesterday. So it'll be easier for us and also a bit of pressure because I'm starting on pole and I'll try my best.
Lyron Jaden Samuels is very much interested to win this one. Tell me a secret, Vishwas. What did you tell him? Come on, out with it. What did you tell him?
No, since we both our drivers.
You know,
are
I have
starting-
to cut you off here. We will try and catch up with your second driver as well, Lokit Ravi.
Hi, I'm Lokit Ravi from Pollachi and I'm racing for DTS Racing, and today the weather is kind of better than yesterday. It's not that hot, so I think I feel the track has more grip and we can push the car to the limits today. Huh? The car, it's like behaving good than yesterday. I had some few changes in the car, so yeah.
Your driver just gave you a compliment. The car is behaving good. What's going on, Vishwas? Now, there's so many things happening. You're looking to really make an impact here.
Yes, because yesterday, the temperatures were pretty high, so the drivers were struggling, and Lokit did have an incident in the lap 2 of the race too. So still he fought back to P7, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a good race now.
Let's see who your challenger is, and that's your challenger, Abe M, comment number 45 from M Sport.
Hi, my name is Abhay and I'm from Bangalore. So yesterday's weather conditions in race 2 was pretty good because it was cool and nice. Right now it's a bit hot, so we just have to keep the tires there for the other 2 races. And the car feels really good, so I'm just gonna go for it, lap number 1. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'm going for the win. Thank you.
So then, Abe M is the challenger. We say Abe M is a challenger. Can we possibly look at the points table whenever we can? Because Lyron Jaden Samuels is the man on top there. And he really knows how to do this. And he is the man who's a rock star all the way through. He's been more of a sniper because you possibly told him, dude, there is something going to happen in the front. Just wait it out. But before that, I have to cut you off. I'm sorry, I'm doing that quite often because it's Sai Shiva Shankaran who could also possibly do the mix in the bag.
Hi, my name is Aisha Sankaran. I'm racing for Team Momentum. I'm from Pune. Today seems a lot more cooler, and yeah, compared to yesterday we didn't have that good of a day. Yeah, no, today is more of a redemption day. So let's see what happens next because we have 3 cars ahead of us. They're gonna fight a lot. Let's see if we can take advantage of that. Yeah, car feels very good now compared to yesterday. That's it.
Those are big words. 2 words. Today is redemption day. And today is where it all comes in. Let's quickly look at the points table. Lyron Jaden Samuels right on top. Abhayam is at number 2. Aditya Patnaik is at number 3 on 10 points. Lokit Ravi from DTS is on 4. Deepak is on P5. And Nitesh Chaudhary is on P6 now. And this, as we just go down further, it is Sai Shiva Shankaran, who's looking for redemption, is on 7. Surya Narayanan is on 8, Tejas is on 9, Ishan Narayan is on 10, and with a solitary point is also right behind them is Neil Singh Khalsi. Now, time for the secret, Vishwas. What did you tell your drivers?
Since both the drivers are starting on P1 and P2, I asked them, just to keep their mind calm and cool because it's a long race, anything can happen, and they have 2, strong drivers right behind them. Abe and Sai, who are going to charge into the first corner most probably, but even throughout the race it's going to be a very hard race for them, so it's all about keeping it clean and calm.
I know there's a lot of, every time you want to pass on secrets, you pass on secrets in Malayalam. There is a strategy there as well. This is a good contest, Vishwas. This is a good contest on the track with so many drivers really trying to absurd a little bit. Aditya Patnaik is there, Sai Shiva Shankar is there, and there is Abe M. There is a good contest. What do you talk about that?
Yes, the grid is looking really good and strong. All the new drivers along with a couple of experienced drivers. So it's all a huge challenge for the new drivers. To learn more from the experience, and driving against them will push them further and further. So I'm looking forward for a great race.
Look at that track. It's beautiful. I want you to talk about the track because you've been coming here for multiple years now. You've seen the kind of hard work the organizers have put in. We have made a lot of hard work to get the safety features on the track. I think, you know what, rather than me talking, I should ask you, how do you find the track now?
The track is like really great. It's basically like a home track for me because I started racing on this track. I started my career here, and I raced on the older layout as well. So the newer layout is like really great. Like it's more fast and it's more safe and it's less bumpy. So more racing action. Through every corners and everything.
You like the fast turns because you really bring your game there. You make most of your overtaking maneuvers. Whenever I've watched you, especially on those straight lines and especially the fast turns, and that is Vishwas Vijayaraj for you. This is what I love about. It's so nice. It's wonderful. It's music to your ears. When the engines rev, your heartbeats really pick up a beat. But very quickly, turn 1 and turn 2. You got to be putting a little bit of caution there as far as turn 1 and 2 because it's going to be a little jostling. What do you do there?
So it's all about not outbreaking into the first corner because the tires are not in the optimal temperature.
So what is outbraking? Let's talk about what is outbraking.
So braking beyond the braking limit. So and especially on the lap one, since the temperatures are low, you cannot brake at your regular braking point. So you need to brake a little early. And everyone on the race start is gonna send it down into turn 1. So you need to have all your eyes in the mirrors around you, like who's sending it elsewhere. Because anything can happen in the first corner. So it's very tricky.
Talking about sending it, this is one turn where you got to send it. Turn 11 and 12. You need to talk about that.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse corner.
Mickey Mouse, yes, that's another great corner because you get a better exit of turn 5 and you get a long run on the back straight. So you can get a crazy amount of slipstream. So Mickey Mouse, and it's pretty wide as well. So you can break into the corner and a lot of overtakings can happen over there.
I sense a little bit of nervousness, Vishwas, because Sai Shiva Shankar is looking for redemption. Aditya Patnaik is not in that much of a mix, but Abe M is pretty close. Tejas seems to be very good in his car, and so is Neil. This could be a real challenge for DTS, and this is the challenge you and I wanted to watch. What a fabulous view of the track. I can keep looking at this all through the day. All through the day. Look at that track. Wide, absolute wonderful runoff areas. There is nice little bit of a touch as far as the overbridge is concerned. We've also nice to see even the greenery coming around, the windmills in the background. The other side you have the hills, and let's not get lost in the beauty of the track. Let's get lost in the beauty of the race that is about to happen. This is the time when the red lights will go off. It's a yellow flag. I'm not able to see from who was that. So that means from 10 laps, if there is going to be an extra formation lap, we will have a 9-lap race. Not a very good idea to start from the pit lane exit.
I mean, especially in this category, it's better to start from the pit lane at times, because, there's going to be a lot of mess, taking place in the first couple of laps. So, starting from the last is a great challenge and it's fun as well.
You started few times from the pit lane exit. Yeah. And what do you do? I mean, what is your strategy there?
It's all about charging. There's nothing to look behind, it's just about getting one by one.
All right, the extra formation lap comes in and quick time, 30-second board is out. They have to get this moving in. And they're taking a little time. Oh, it's a 5-second board. 5-second board. Are we going to be looking at... Oh, we're going into the racing here. So then, Here we go again as the red lights will go off. We are getting ready for race number 3 again. There is a pure jump start for car number 96. Or have I spoken too early? This is car number 44 already feeling the pressure. 44 on the outside, 96 on the inside. 96 should be able to come in. Nitesh Chaudhary has taken the lead, but was there a jump start? There's a little bit of contact. 2 cars go wide. Cut the turn into turn number 1. 2 cars go wide again into turn number 2 and turn number 3 as they get on to very quick side here again from turn number 3 all the way up to turn number 4. There's a little bit of jostling for position as car number 1 tries to catch up in 95. In the meantime, 44 is now trying to take advantage of the toe. One car has just weaved off the track between turn 3 and turn 4. 44 says, thank you very much. I will try and take the toe. Dive in on the inside. He's got to be very brave and last on the brakes. He is last on the brakes, but when he comes downhill, 96 is still charging at him. 44 has somehow closed the door behind him. Car number 17 having its own battle with the Ahura Racing car. Gyan was doing his bit, trying to stay away from danger. But here is car number 44 taking the center line. 96 trying to put his nose between that line. Now into turn number 15 and 16. Here they come. 96 should be able to take him. No. Wonderful defending by car number 44. Now he's got a little bit of cushion. He's just got to pull it away. Decent start for car number 44, but 96 still on the verge. Red flag has just been waved. What a start that was.
Yes, there have been multiple jump starts over there, but I think Abe had a pretty bad start. But I think in the next, it's going to be a restart for sure.
Now, in these scenarios, this was quite a little bit of chaos, to be honest. The nerves are kicking in, Vishwas. Come on, I know you're a driver coach. So you have to do what's going on there. Is that anxious? It's just about just the pressure to do it right and just getting the gear ratio, just getting off the line very quickly. What is it?
In the first couple of laps, you'll have around 5-6 drivers, fighting together, in the same pack until you pull the gap between each other. So there's going to be immense pressure, because, anyone can drive from anywhere, either the inside or around the outside. So it's up to the driver to, defend them pretty well, not losing the place. So it's a huge challenge for them. So
I do not see Avani at this time. I think Avani is involved. I only see Gyan's car number 64. There is definitely going to be a restart for sure. What do the rules state as far as the restart procedure is concerned?
So since it's the first lap, it's going to be a full restart. So they're going to start from the original grid positions.
So that means Abe M says thank you very much.
Yes, for the now I think he's not going to make the same mistake as before. During the start.
We were a little critical of Aditya Patnaik yesterday because specifically race 1 and also in race number 2, sometimes he was opening the door wide open between turn number 15 and 16. Is it the tendency to go wide, especially this particular turn that we're talking about? You watch, the car is automatically making a normal course of route is to basically go wide and then come in. But then as a racing driver, you need to shut that door. How do you do that?
Aditya Patnaik drove an amazing race, brilliant race yesterday, and there were quite few different lines he was taking, yesterday, which was pretty interesting, and it came to an advantage of him itself. So some things, even an experienced driver can still learn some things from the new drivers,
Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
we are still learning. Everyone's learning, So, yeah, I think I should try that, in the next race, maybe.
Aditya Patnaik, you may want to patent that move now. Car number are getting sorted one more as per the same starting grid. So it's a full restart. It's a full restart as we say that. The formation lap will start. Car number 44 will start on P1. Abe is like, now is my time to shine. Possibly we are seeing a few cars that will be absent, will be missing from the grid at the moment. They are all right. Safety is very much a paramount. We do see a lot of cars going off. We've had about 7 DNFs as far as race number 2 is concerned. There were a few again in race number 1. But you need to talk about the speed harness. You need to talk about the safety features in this car, Vishwas.
I'm pretty sure, these cars are like really, really, safe, in terms of, because see, we are all buckled with a 6-point seat belts and we have all our racing overalls with us, which protects us from no matter what. And these cars are pretty strong as well, even I've been in a couple of, incidents, like pretty hard incidents, but I never had a scratch, So these cars are safe.
You also have the roll cage. You also have, of course, your racing gears, the fire extinguisher. The good thing is the engine is at the back. So
Yeah.
that gives you a little more cushion to basically work on your car. There has been a multiple safety paramount. Now, it's almost like a little bit of a tall boy design. You find the roll cage. A little bit on the roll cage, Vishwas?
The roll cage is something, it helps you when you topple the car. Like when the car is upside down, it protects the driver head from, hitting the floor. So, yeah.
And that is the concept that was even taken in Formula One, where they got the halo. So when the car topples, you will always still be protected, and
Yep.
the driver will be strapped to the seat with a 6-speed harness. Safety is very much paramount. 30-second board is about to come in and go out. Are you still nervous about your folks? Because they're still 1 and 2. Come on, Vishwas. What's going on? Speak your mind. Don't think. Speak your mind.
The race is not done yet, So it just started, and then, again it's restarting. So, the entire pressure is starting again.
Okay. So then, and there is the flags that go off. They're ready to move again. So then, if you've just joined us, hello and welcome to the Kari Motor Speedway, the 27 JK Tyre FM International Racing Championship. The entire caravan continues as we go into the JK Tyre Novice Cup 2024. Here we go, folks, as the car has just got stalled. That's car number 52, and I hope they're able to sort it out. Ojas Survey from Avalanche Racing. That is going to be a pit lane start,
Yes.
if possible. But they will definitely try and clear it out. This is not the way. Yes, they're rushing him to the pit lane, but without further ado, if you're just joining in, let me tell you who the top 5 is. Lyran, number 1, it's Lokit Ravi. Number 2, Abhay at number 3. Sai Shivashankaran is number 4. Nitish Chaudhary at number 5. And Deepak is at number 6. Tejas is at 7. Neil is at 9. We possibly still have Ashwin and Lal, the top 10. Not much of a change, but there are few cars missing from P12 from all the way down to P23. 23 cars on the grid. When you say 23 cars on the grid, you said, come on, bring it on. This is what it's supposed to be. This is what racing is supposed to be all about, right?
Yes, it's especially, it's all thanks to, JK Tyre Motorsport, for having this category and bringing up all these rookie guys, new guys who want to enter into the racing. So, the number of drivers on the grid will just tell us, how many drivers in the country are, really interested to, get into the sport. So, and JK Tyre is promoting, it in a really on a great platform, which is the Novice Cup, which is a stepping stone into the Premier League like LGB F4 and Indian F4 and all. So, great job by them.
You have a lot of folks very quickly. You're from Nellore. I know Ravi is from Pollachi. Which are the other places the folks are from?
Liron is from Tirunelveli.
Correct.
And Lal is from Thrissur. And Deepak is from Tirupati, which is like very close to Nellore, another driver from Andhra. And
look at that smile on his face. Yeah, he's like, I got a company next door. I knew that was coming. So every time you rag him a little, listen, we go to the track. Now bring your car out.
Yeah, I go with the Telugu, with him.
The spice is always there.
Yes.
When you talk about Andhra, when you talk about all the food, well, it's all about how spicy it can get on the track. As the 5-second board comes in and go out, we are now starting race number 3 for the JK Tyre Novice Cup 2024 again. This is the time when the lights will come out. The start is going to be very, very critical. As the red lights go off again, race 3 of the JK Tyre Novice Cup 2024 is a go. Car number 44 this time has no problem. Abhay M has also got a good start. Ravi has also got the top 3. Don't seem to have changed positions. But look at car number 1 trying to grab. Sai Shivashankaran is playing hard and playing a very risky game. But then he decides to somehow follow Abhay M as he now slots himself comfortably to position number 4. I believe Ahura Racing Car has dropped down 3-4 positions, but will be able to claim that back when the track clears again. The lap number 1 up to turn number 5 and 6 in quick time. A dust being kicked up in the air. This is what we love to see as far as real raw racing is concerned. The Ahura Racing Car now trying to take on comp number 13, but look at the way Lyran, Jade and Samuels have moved in. Abe M is up to second, but one man who's lost a few positions is Lokit Ravi. Car number 77 locks up a little bit, only for him to lose that position at least by 2 folks again, as we see them coming in. Now we are looking at them 5. Car number 44 now pulling away, extending that lead already up to 3 car lengths. Make that possibly 4 car lengths. Abe M possibly will have to use that straight line on his car to try and catch up and nip back the lead. The championship leader Current is now also your race leader as we start into lap number 2, and Vishwas Vijayaraj is a relieved man. Almost.
Almost. Lokit made a small mistake into turn 2, which gave a great advantage to, Abe to move into P2. But, we can see a lot of battling already happening, throughout the race. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure the top 5 or 6. Oh,
That's called the escape route. Car number 77 says, okay, my brakes didn't give in at the right time. Let me try and take the escape route. The fastest man on the track is Aditya Patnaik, who's on P10. Let's not forget what a start Aditya Patnaik has had. Starting on P18, now at P10. Let's see what really happens again. Car number 77. What's going on there?
I think he locked up. He kept the brake pressure the same, so he couldn't stop the car in place.
So car number 77 takes the escape route. That means he is going to be losing a lot of positions. That's Aditya Topo from Avalanche Racing. Now, you always learn from this one. But what a start it has been for Aditya Patnaik from number 18 to number 10. Now, this is a contest. Let's bring it on. Car number 45 on the inside. Sends it in. Now he's got to come closer to the wall. No, he says no. He's literally given him the bluff again. Car number 44 will follow it through. Car number 45 has to get to turn number 1 first. But Sai Shiva Shankaran is on a redemption mind here. He wants to redeem his performance again. Abe will take the turn number 1. They almost touch. This got to be a little bit careful. Wider lines again. 3 cars side by side. But Sai Shiva Shankaran could take advantage. And he says, you guys fought it out. I will take the second. Car number 44 was merely a passenger there. You really couldn't do much. He really had to just put it down there. Let's have a possibly look again. Oh, this is car number 16. No, car number 12. I beg your pardon. Has just spun, and that is Aditya Biswas. Looks so fabulous when a car spins and then joins it back. It's like a little bit of a Fast and the Furious that come in. Oh my word, that was another drifting. Is everybody learning Scandinavian drift here today? They are taking into the limits here again. Car number 13 says from Momentum has Abhijit, whatever he's done well to somehow recover that car again. Watch him, where did he go wrong, Vishwas?
He locked up his rears pretty badly, but he managed to not go into another car, so it was a good save by him.
And kept the car running and still managed to pull through. Car number 45 now feeling a little bit of a pressure right now because 44 has waited for a mistake from Sai Shiva and Sai Shiva has yielded. Here comes Lyron Jaden Samuels possibly to take the lead, which he lost not once but twice. Has he taken the lead? We will get to know. Not yet. Not yet. This is a good battle. This is a good scuffle. And guess what? It's not a 3-way, it's a 4-way. As we see, Lokit Ravi also back into the mix again. So we really don't know who's really going to win this one. The LGB Formula 4 drama has moved into the novice. Move over LGB Formula 4. The Novice Cup stars are here as car number 44, Larry Jerry Samuels, tries to go as wide as possible and literally closes the door on Sai Shiva. That was quite rude, but very fair, very firm.
Very fair, very fair. Very close racing by all 4 of them. They're really close and, giving each other good respect. So it's really good to see that.
I'm surprised Sai Shiva has to be cautious. He's got to attack Lyron and also defend from Lokit Ravi. This is a little bit of a catch-22 situation for him because one, when you're trying to attack, you'll definitely lose a little bit of traction. But
you look. I think it's not just a 4-way. I think it's a 5-way fight. Even Aditya Patnaik and Nitish Chaudhary joined the fight.
In comes Aditya Patnaik right from the back of the grid, charging in. Remember, he started on P18. Now Aditya Patnaik is on P6. He's gained 12 position. If there was a star of this race, if there was this race, who could it belong to? It is courtesy Momentum Motorsports Aditya Patnaik. because you really made position from number 18 all the way up to number 6. But Lyron Jaden Samuels biding his time now. Sai Shivashankaran understands that he may not be able to get past car number 44, get a mistake out of him. Now they're very much concerned. They will be racing with each other, and Abe is saying, you guys do your thing while I stretch that lead. The fight between the second and third is now playing into the hands of Abe as Abe stretches his lead. This strategy of trying to over-attack is not really helping your team at the moment, Vishwas.
Yes, correct. Whether, I think, Liron will have to work with Sai, in order to get Abe, as we do in the LGB. So I hope they do. But they're still fighting it out, and Nitish is in the game. So anything can happen. And even Aditya is joining the batch, So Abe, right now, he has to keep his mind calm and just do his qualifying laps while... So let's see how it's going to go.
The fastest man on the track is Abe, and he's currently also your race leader. Wow, 4 cars abreast each other, turning into the turn. Car number 1 losing a little bit of shape there. He has to let car number 44 go ahead, and car number 44 say thank you very much. And now the race shall continue. Very much aware of the surrounding, very much aware of what is happening, and it is good that he gave up the position. But now the second position is a 5-way fight between Lyron, Sai Shivashankaran, Aditya Patnaik and Nitish Chaudhary.
And Lokit and even Deepak is in the game as well, They're
Wow.
almost,
Car number
6
1.
cars.
There was a little bit of contact again. When you have a contact in turn number 10, 11, we'll come to that a little bit later. Car number 44 still enjoying that little bit of 4 cars coming in. Where are they finding those racing lines? You don't teach them when they're coming into coaching. From the mid to the outside and back to the outside and to the mid. How are you racing such lines? Well, that's what happens when you really are under that pressure again. Wow. 6 cars fighting for the second positions. You're absolutely right, Vishwas. 6 cars. And car number 52 has slowed it down there, but then he should join in the pack a little bit later. But here is interesting. It could become a 7. It could be because Neil Singh is also catching up. This is interesting. Sai Shivashankaran, let's put it out again. Who is your top 10 at the moment? Well, we think we know. It's Abe M number 1, Sai Shiva number 2, Lyron number 3, Nitesh number 4, Aditya number 5. Lokit Ravi drops down from number 2 to number 6. There's a lot of catching up to do. Lyron is now facing the pressure. 96 is really literally breathing down his neck again. And so is Aditya Patnaik. What should Lyron do right now, Vishwas?
Lyron, he needs to keep it calm, because there is already a battle going behind him. So it's up to him to, do some qualifying laps and catch up to Sai.
And just to mind you, he's also the championship leader. And if he stays this way, he'll still have a sizable lead in the championship. And this is where, or it could be Abe's game again.
Yeah, Abe will get the lead right now.
Abe
because
will
there was
get
only
the lead.
2-point gap between
Ouch.
them.
So
yeah.
Lyron needs to finish at number 2
Yes.
at least, and try and catch up with Sai Shivashankaran. So his target is simple: finish ahead of the man ahead of you. That is Sai Shivashankaran, and keep car number 96 Nitesh Chaudhary at bay, and also Aditya Patnaik at bay. Momentum has found a little bit of momentum. Rashid is not going to like this.
No, you see, I think... there's a contact
wow.
between Deepak and Nitish Chaudhary. Oh, my God.
There was absolutely no space. So they should have given them each other a little space. Maybe turned in a little bit earlier again. It'll be good to have a nice little replay of it so that we know, because things happen in quick time. Take it away, Vishwas. What happened here?
I think, there was a little bit of movement by Nitish Chaudhary under braking. He just turned in really early. So Deepak, he already braked into the corner and he didn't have any room to, avoid that.
The way it looks like, a racing incident for sure, because very, very narrow. Car number 3 versus car number 96. Their battle is very much on, and this has just shaked up the pack. This is the penultimate lap. The last lap approaches just in some time now. Oh my word.
98 and 77.
98 and 77. This is Krishanu Datta from Zion Racing, and 77 Aditya
it's
Topo.
pretty bad. Oh my God.
They just couldn't keep the car on the track, challenging the speed limits here again. Right, there was yellows in turn number 1. hands not been raised. Okay, the car is away from the racing line, and they had done enough precautionary work. Yellow flags all around. The last lap comes in. This is the last lap, folks. This is where we're biding his time again. So, car number 1 on your screens at the moment. Car number 44. There has been a little bit of a shake-up there. Sai Shivashankaran has gone ahead, and he's gone ahead. Aditya Patnaik has also gone ahead of car number 44. That means,
but Aditya, I think he overtook under the yellow flag, so that is why he's letting Leron pass him.
so then
So yeah, there's a swap right now.
Abe M is going to come back with a strong performance again, challenging DTS Racing again. This contest has really come alive. So Abe goes back as a championship leader for the first time in the JK Tyre Novice Cup. He was disappointed with the performances yesterday. DTS will fight back because we have race number 4 and race number 5. Here comes Abe from Team M Sport. Here comes the man. Here comes the hour. Taking the checkered flag. Sai Shivashankaran talked about redemption. He's redeemed himself. Has Aditya Patnaik finished 3rd? Yes, he has.
did. Yes, he did.
And just on the drag line. Lyron Jaden Samuel, smart thing to do. Not overtly compete and just let the race come to him. This has been quite a cauldron of all the mixes that have happened here, Vishwas.
Yeah, it's a great redemption for Sai as well, and a great drive, by Aditya starting from 18 to P3, an amazing drive by him, amazing charge, and even the other, I don't know what happened with Leron, but I think we'll have to look at it later once I leave the commentary room, But yeah, amazing race by Abe. He drove in the beginning laps, and it was very close. The 4-5 cars, and they had immense respect between
Right.
each other, living just inches apart. But great racing, great racing.
You also got to possibly say that there was a time that he was charging. The start was very good. He was literally able to pull it off. But as the race went on, you got a feeling that he was not able to charge as much. Maybe the straight line, maybe more power on that throttle. But then he is done what we always talk about in race, is damage limitation.
Yes. I think he did a couple of mistakes in the beginning laps, which helped Abe close up to him. And there was a long fight. Huge fight between car number 45, car number 1, car number 95. So at that point, for one single driver, they had to take care of 4-5 drivers around them. It's a huge thing. So yeah.
Vishwas, it's always nice to make those celebrations. So then, these are provisional results. Abe M number 1, Sai Shivashankaran number 2, Aditya Patnaik at number 3. I would like to remind you how you actually celebrate when you get off the car. Can you, I don't want you to do it on camera for us, maybe never that, but there's a lot of raw emotions. There's pumping of the fist. There are a couple of times that there's the camera again. So can you do that stuff when you remember when you won that race? And come on, there's the camera.
My first race win in the Novice Cup, oh my God, I had to start last because the previous race I had my intermediate shaft broke right on the start of the race, and I had to stall. So that was a charging scene from me. It's all about getting the win, and the moment I crossed the checker flag, all the adrenaline and everything, man, that was crazy.
2 words, go Mallu. You got to do that again,
I was like,
I think we missed that again. I think we got to get the camera back on us and maybe try and say that again. How do you celebrate? Well, a little mild celebration here. As far as, can we do that again for us? Yeah, come on, a little more fist, please. Yes, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it, huh? Don't hit me up. Listen, I'm not very good with my insurances. Abe, finally, okay, Fayaz is like, we need it. And Tijil always comes and hits you on your head. This habit of his has to stop now.
Yes.
Tijil Rao, don't hit us on the head so hard. Well, there's so much of raw camaraderie that comes in. And we see it really bringing in
The
to
championship.
Yes.
It's getting tighter.
We thought this will work in a particular way. The championship has really turned over its head now.
Yes. Even Aditya is coming to the game, and even Sai joined the game as well. So yeah, it's going to be an amazing championship. I guess we got 2 more races to go, and having Abe, Sai, Leron, Lokit, even Aditya Patnaik, and everyone joining the fight. It's going to be an interesting next 2 races, into the finale.
So then, this is going to be one of those special moments. I'll tell you why there's something going to special happen at the presentation. I'm going to mention one gentleman, and you need to tell me the kind of conversations that you have to. He's going to be presenting the trophy today. He's the youngest on the track, and his name is D. Vidya Prakash. You have a lot of memories with him, isn't it?
Yes. He's
A phenomenon.
Yes, because I seen a lot of drivers who come to us, or even on the track who just mentions that oh, I think I'm old, who are all 30 or 40. I think I'm old, I don't think I can do that. Then the only person I point out is like, look at
that man,
look
Mr.
at
D.
that
Vidya
man.
Prakash.
He's 75 plus, almost 80. When he walks when he's out of the car, he's like, you can clearly see that he's really old. Like he walks slow and everything. But the moment he sits in the car, I think he'll go back to like being 15-year-old or something. Damn, I seen him race, and it's always goosebumps. Legend. Wow.
He just told me that he went to his doctor, and the doctor complaining, "You're growing younger, sir." And that's the word that he's given to D. Vidya Prakash. When we come to the track, we always look up to these legends who've all, for us over here, it is Hari Singh, that we have a lot of reverence for. D. Vidya Prakash, who's always been there over the years, been a veteran for over 40, 50 years as far as motorsports is concerned. And it's those little bit that we always ask for, that little advice, little tip on how do you get better. Because it's more than an art. It is our life over here. Then we try and put up our life racecraft here again. Some people that you look up to, Vishwas?
One is, in terms of the experience and, everything, Vidya Prakash uncle, yes. And like in the Indian motorsport, I always look up to Vishnu Prasad.
Oh, what a name. What a reverend
Vishnu
man.
Prasad. I will never ever forget him. And
what a character of the track as well.
Yes.
We used to call him whimsical, and he's got that smirk of his. But then when he's on that machine, he is a different man altogether. Here is the young man that we were talking about, Mr. D. Vidya Prakash. And look how young he is.
He's
And
also preparing for his endurance race, And,
he is in a racing overall. And Vidya Prakash will be driving an endurance race. Just to tell you, endurance race is not 5 lap, 10 lap. We're talking about 1.5 hours of racing. And he told us that he fought with his family to make sure that he races. And that's the man who inspires us. And you will never have a dull moment when you have a long conversation. That's the new Ray-Bans as well. A new share of glasses that comes in.
It's the same old look, He's never changed. Never changed.
These are the people that we look up to, and they really bring the motorsports and the spirit of it life. And he's going to be in part of the presentation, and he will be moving in for his racing shortly as well. As you rightly said, there's going to be an endurance as well. Quickly coming in, now and that's the granddaughter. Will be always trying to pick up a little bit of his racing brains as to how can I go fast, how can you go faster, and so on. This is a community of people. We are a family, and we race together. We teach each other. How important is it to have this community, Vishwas?
It's like home for me. All these guys, all these racers, they have the same mentality, like just like I share. So we just go around, we just keep talking about racing all the time, in and out. So it's always a very closed community and very good community to be in. I would say, not toxic or anything. It's the best community ever, I would say.
Now, we were talking to Vidya Prakash, of course, and when we told him about the cars and the handling, he says, take away the electrical part. Give me the grease monkey part. The part where you get the engine and the torque ratio, where you're able to work with the gears, the brakes and all of that. That's a man who really tells you how much he loves the sport.
Yes. I did take a couple of tips from him as well, during our couple of meetings. And, oh my God, the way he gives out the ideas is like really great. And the way he sets up the car, even at this age, unbelievable.
So let's talk about the Novice Cup right now. Things really open up now. Abe and Leiden will hammer it out as far as the championship is concerned. 2 races to really decide. It could go either way. Just like LGB Formula 4, well, everything works for you, and then suddenly it just disappears. So Mr. Vidya Prakash is going to come in over for the presentation, and he'll be handing over the trophies. This really augurs well. This is going to get competitive. So if somebody is being a bookie over here, they will not know who to bet on at this point.
Correct, that's true. We got 2 more races.
And as we are about to start the presentation, it's moments from now that we are, oh, these are the glittering trophies. What does it mean to you when you see these trophies, Vishwas?
I want one.
Nice glitter, nice glitter. Where do you keep all these trophies at home? You possibly need a new house there sometimes.
Yeah, I do have a pretty long shelf right now, filled with almost like 50 plus trophies. So, look,
Nice.
still collecting more.
Let's
Yeah.
get to the trophies now. Let's get to the presentation as D. Vidya Prakash is there right there, the young man and the veteran of motorsports for so many years. He comes forward, putting up the cap in style and nice little shades. We're going to start from number 3 all the way up to the race winner. This has been a drive from the back, and he's done well, and he's really put it up. This one also means that he is really been the man to challenge. Coming in at number 3 at this time, representing Team Momentum Motorsports, is Aditya Patnaik. Well done indeed as he climbs his way to the 3rd position. Aditya Patnaik takes the 3rd. He's scampering to come to the presentation. This is where it all comes in. Coming in at number 2, he said the word redemption, and redemption it has been for him. Sai Shivashankaran takes the 2nd. Well done, Sai Shivashankaran, as he takes the 2nd. And now, let's put it up. Representing Team M Sport, it is the man who really wanted to win, and now the championship leader, Abe M. Well done indeed. This has also been a special moment where I really love this, as right now D. Vidya Prakash will come forward and give away the trophies, starting from number 3 to Aditya Patnaik. This is a drive from the back from number 18 to finish at number 3. Well done, Aditya Patnaik. He says, very sweetly, Aditya Patnaik says, yes, that's my trophy.
A hard-fought race by him, from 18 to P3 is an amazing drive, and, getting on the podium is must, after the drive.
Sai Shivashankaran is smiling again. That kiddie boy smile is back again. A redemption for him. But the winner, Abe M, takes the trophy for finishing dot. And gentlemen shall raise your trophies up in the air. They shall raise their trophies up in the air. Not yet. But then, oh yeah, now they're raising it. And this is the moment that we always love in motorsports, where we honor our tuner. And it is from Team M Sport, Suresh Babu will come forward and receive the trophy for the tuner, for the best tuner. And this is a nice touch, right? In JK Tyre, we always honor a tuner. And then this is how it has to be. So Suresh Babu takes the trophy as part of the best tuner. Well done, Suresh Anna, as we lovingly call him. Gentlemen shall raise their trophies one more time for the cameras and everyone there. There we go. And this is nicely done. As the family looks around, we are getting in ready for race number 4 shortly. So confirmation of provisional results. Abe number 1, Sai Shiva number 2, Aditya Patnaik number 3. Right then, without further ado, we will also try and see if you're able to catch up with them and maybe get a little bit of a word. We need to get Aditya Patnaik and Sai Shivashankaran and Abe M as well to maybe talk to us. I'm not going to let you go, Vishwas. It was wonderful to have you on the commentary box, but so you are completely. So I'm just going to be okay. Let's talk to Aditya Patnaik. Aditya Patnaik, can you nod your head if you're able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, super. Aditya Patnaik, it's a dream come true when somebody starts from number 18 and charge from the back and all the way up to number 3. So momentum has found more momentum right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was an incredibly fun race. Just taking people one by one, keeping my head calm. Honestly, no expectations for this race. I was just trying to do my best and somehow ended up in P3. I'll take it. I'm very happy. Pace was good. Car was good. Now we got to look at the next race.
Aditya, one more question again. Now you are in the reckoning. It is not over till it's over. 2 races to really decide. So what is going on in your mind now?
Nothing much really that is different from before. It's just one race at a time, one lap at a time. That's all. No other thoughts.
Well done again. We're watching in anticipated breath for race number 4 and race number 5. All the very best.
Thank you very much.
And now it's time to catch up with a man called Sai Shiva Shankaran. And Sai Shiva, what a time it has been for him. He used a word redemption at the start line. And Sai Shiva Shankaran, you have redeemed yourself with that performance now. Well done indeed. And talk us through the race.
Yeah, so the race was pretty decent. I mean, the first start was good, but sad to see that it got red flag. The second start was not as good as the first start, but we still managed to stay in the same position. And after that, it was just mainly attacking the both DTS cars, and in the process, Abhay had ran away. So towards the end, we were catching him a lot, but yeah, that's how it goes.
Sai, very well done. And I know you're already in the reckoning. You'll be looking to make the attack. All the very best.
Thank you.
And it's time to talk to the man who has leapfrogged as a championship leader. Abhay M, this is well done. And now you know you really wanted, you were desperate for this one, and you've got this race win.
So race was pretty good. So I had a good start, but it got red flagged. But then again I had a good start, and I just kept my head down, kept going ahead. So I got past the DTS cars and just kept on doing consistent lap times. There I just got the gap and kept calm and just kept going. Here I am on top.
Abhay, I do understand the race was quite tight, where it's quite a lot of changes in the race, change of positions. You and your fight with Lyran, and then Sai Shiva Shankaran again. Take us through that fight. Lot of fight went in there.
It was a hard race. We had pretty good fights, battles on track, and yeah, here we are, 1 and 2. Sai also drove pretty good. Congrats to him as well. So next race we are just gonna go for it again.
You're currently the championship leader. We are already excited to see watch race number 4 and race 5. Go well, go hard.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And now we have the moment where we're going to be trying and catching up with one legendary figure, legendary gentleman, Mr. D. Vidya Prakash. Vishwas, you will also have your question for him. This is going to be fun. It's an honor to have you with us, Mr. Sir Vidya Prakash sir. It's absolutely a pleasure. Your presence on the track really brings a big smile to everybody's faces. Isn't that true?
Thank you very much, sir. But I think I've already mentioned you once before when we met. My journey started more than 55 years ago as a mechanic. I still continue as a mechanic and continue racing also. We used to be playing around with cars technically, and I got somehow hooked onto, and my first race was in 1967. And we continued on and off, started winning races, and we still continue to do so. Hopefully another few years or as much as possible. I have a good team here with me, my friends, my teammates, all doing excellent job. So it's an encouragement for me to see the youngsters, and they keep driving me, and well, I'm very happy to be here racing with them today, and did a few laps also myself, and our cars have done well today. Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Vidya Prakash, it's as I believe your doctor recently told you, you're growing younger every day. Is that a truth in that one? You're growing younger every day.
Yeah, thank you so much. I hope to catch up with you again coming weekend or next month whenever you're here. we improve our cars. We keep continuously working and coming back here again and again. Thank you so much.
Absolutely an honor to have with you, Prakash, the man who is a legend for all of us over here and everyone on the track here. There's a man that we always look up to him. Vishwas, there's always a pleasure to see this gentleman, isn't it?
Yes, yes, all throughout these years, he's been there, to support the young drivers, throughout the championship. So it's a great thing, to have him always on the track. It's a motivation.
So, Vishwas, it augurs well for JK Tyre Novice Cup. The championship is very much hoping this is going to go to the limit. Your words on that one?
Yes, there's almost like 5-6 drivers up for the championship, and got 2 more races. And as we saw in the last 3 races, all the drivers are pretty close in terms of, on-track performance. And I'm pretty sure, it's going to be a great next 2 races, and looking forward for more action. And yeah.
Vishwas, absolutely an honor to have you with us in the commentary box. We will be back with race number 4 and race number 5. This is going to be a cliffhanger over the seat edge action. You will not want to miss this one. Don't you go anywhere. Be back with us at 3 p.m. onwards. We shall be back.